Let's get started. Okay, so a lot of you have been talking about this. Britney Spears is expected to publicly address the court today. So for the first time in her 13-year conservatorship battle with her dad, Britney has been fighting to remove her dad, Jamie, as a co-conservator over her life and money. According to court records obtained by the New York Times, Britney said she was held in a, quote, mental health facility against her will in 2019 and was also being forced to perform. Jamie also prevented Britney from restaining her kitchen cabinets because he said it was too expensive. So the records also showed that Britney was earning millions from her Las Vegas residency, and her dad only gave her a spending allowance of $2,000 a week. I also want to say, because a lot of you are wondering, you know, is this being blown out of proportion from the media or the Free Britney supporters, or is this really coming from Britney? Okay, so her and Sam, her boyfriend, are very close. This is what Sam posted on his Instagram today. A Free Britney t-shirt. Okay, so I think that speaks...
Way to dig deep.
Well, I think that speaks volumes. You know what I mean? Nice, thank you. But I do think that's...
No, first of all, I agree with...
How dare you?
I think that's why people come to the show.
So we've gotten to the bottom of it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry. If Britney was against the Free Britney
it legitimizes the movement,
as some people have speculated, then Sam, her boyfriend, would not post on the day she's going to court a Free Britney t-shirt.
It does
Sam
legitimize...
used to be a waiter, and he's dating Britney Spears now.
So what?
He's going to support the team.
Well, no, he's also been very vocal against Jamie in Instagram and on Twitter about standing up for her. And it's surprising. Her camp has never said yes or no to Free Britney.
Okay, I'm kind of joking around.
Okay,
yes,
I got to be clear here. We found out from this New York Times report that Britney has actually spoken up for herself many times quietly. This is the first time we're getting her coming out and saying something. If I'm the court, I would like to ask you why in God's name you wouldn't think to just find an independent conservator that everyone's okay with and they fix the problem. This is a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. It's taking up mental health. We're talking about it.
It's become toxic.
Jamie is a drinker, allegedly. He's toxic.
No, I did not mean that, because I don't want to be disrespectful. This is a big deal.
It is a big deal. So I'm just saying I don't get why the holdup is.
Let me take the other side, just for argument's sake. As a father, as a parent, we know, right? You're going to do anything you can for your kids. And we don't know if Britney has some sort of mental disability. I hope I'm not offending anybody.
No, she says she does.
Okay, so I don't know. But you want the best for your kids, and you never want to put them in a precarious situation where they're going to lose all their money like so many stars before you, right? Britney, I'm going to help you. I'm going to control your bills. You might think it's aggressive or put this out to the media, but I want the best for you. No matter how I look in the media, I don't want you to lose that money. I don't want to be proven right at the end of this scenario.
There are a lot of... I'm with you.
Right, so how do you let those reins go and say, you know what, you've put up a fight for so long, I'm letting go of the reins, here's all your money, and then she loses it all.
Because the person holding the reins is corrupt, allegedly.
Well,
that's why.
Let's say there is no corruption. I believe there is. Let's say there's not, and we're sticking with Jeff's point. At the end of the day, it still caused friction within their relationship. So Jamie, being the father, should say, this is tarnishing our relationship. There are plenty of responsible court-ordered conservators that can do this better than me, and then it won't hurt my relationship with my daughter.
They'll just look at it as another client rather than your daughter.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah, but who better than your father and
not when he's
have someone else take
allegedly abusive.
People have let their parents guide their career, and their parent, whether they were being shady and taking money or trying their best, tank their career because your parent, although you're a father, but if your son was trying to do something, you might not be an expert in that field. You'd be like, Lawson, let's do this, but you might not know. You're just trying to help your son. So let's give him the benefit of the doubt, even though I think we did a story where didn't her youngest son want him out and like blocked him, like locked the door and he kicked the door in. Remember that story like a year ago?
Number of stories.
So like there's some smoke around this dad.
There's a lot of smoke.
So let's back away and let, like you said, Sam, an independent counsel come in because something's wrong here.
I know, my heart breaks for her, for their whole family. All right.
I'm not a Jamie supporter before you write in and start, this guy likes Jamie.
No, you're just trying to provide good conversation.
You got to put those at the end of every story.
Why do you use that weird voice?
Because that's how they are. They're like this.
That's the voice when they're typing.
Yeah. I don't like that Jeff guy.
Sit in there.
I will.
Sit.
Thank you, Sam.
All right, so a new...
Sit in your deep dive. When did you get up at 6 in the morning to find that picture?
Free Britney, it was a big deal.
Yeah, it was huge.
The whole Free Britney movement's talking about it, actually.
Really cracked the code with that one.
I know I did. Thank you very much.